That's why I said earlier. It was like every time Takeoff says cooking, you gotta take a shot.
Okay. It's Blake Shepperd. It's Gonzo from the Badcat Show.
What's
We
up,
also
baby?
got Watermoney Beats up in here.
Yep.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well. Long drive, mission complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you like farther north of Minneapolis today?
West actually.
West.
Unfortunately, making moves,
What's out there?
money.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
why I'm
Yeah,
late.
yeah.
Had to make some drops and shit.
Yeah.
Do my thing.
Um how'd you find CC? I know we talked about this off camera, but
Yeah. So I think it was like a Snapchat collection. Like some people were like hitting me up about them, and like some people were hitting like I don't know, like my crew up. Like I think we just kind of like hit each other. We just kind of like pass waves, you know. Like we hit each other up, like oh this is tight, or like we send each other links and shit. So it was kind of cool.
yeah. No, I think I found the Badcat Show. Man, what episode was that? I think that was in January or something like that.
It's like when we just started,
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, it was at its beginning, and I was like, what's going on here? And so you start like putting on all these small artists. I'm like, oh yeah, we do that too.
Yeah.
We could do something here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, I just want to talk to these people in like this like rad ass studio, and then like everything branched out super fast. Like we had a Gucci Man's producer on, K Camp's producer on, like been talking to like Atmosphere's producers and stuff. Like I don't know, it's weird. It's cool. It's fun.
So where you wanna? Do you have like a plan of where you wanna take this, or you
I'm
just
just gonna
rolling
keep
with it?
doing. You know, I'm gonna keep doing what we're doing. Like, kind of want to like start throwing shows and like doing interviews at events, like set up a little table and shit. I think that'll be kind of fun. But we're like goofy with it. Like we're the bad cat, you know. We just like take it to a whole different style and different level. Like different artists, like not just rappers, but just like people who just like do art in general. Like we've had models, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning how to do like music videos and stuff. So like if we can like combine everything together, I think it would be kind of different for the cities. The cities need an ear to the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Are there like other collectives you've worked with in the cities?
As in what, like?
Like promoters, organizers, media groups?
Nah, not really. I mean, promoters. Shout out to Icy Entertainment. You know, I fuck with like other people that like actually throw shows and stuff. So that's cool. Like interviewed like different people's record labels and stuff, and like they do shows and stuff. Like shout out Tay Supreme and shit. Like they do their thing, and like I'm not really involved with them like that. I let them do their thing. But if I'm gonna do a show, you know, I know who to book for an artist, you know, or whatever, you know. But right now I'm just doing interviews and like music videos on the side, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see if this is right. Do you have Travis Hendricks on the books coming up soon?
He's on the books. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
That's my engineer.
Really?
Yeah, we grew up in the same neighborhood in Chicago.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's tight. He's pretty cool. He's fun to talk to. His music's pretty fire too. So shout out.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, homie.
Have you gotten on the phone with him or?
No, just over the gram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool ass dude. He's been everywhere. He was in Florida this past week.
Yeah.
Doing some stuff.
That's tight.
But yeah, like I've seen some of the artists you've had on the show. These aren't like you know, people that are completely unknown. These are people that have been in the Minneapolis game for a little while now. So how do you reach out to these people? How does this all happen?
I don't.
They come to you?
Yeah, low key.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, shout out to Icy. Like she's been like giving me like a lot of artists like on the low, like list of artists, you know, and I'll hit a few of them up. But like usually I don't want to overbook myself, you know, and I don't mind. But like I've been doing like 2 shows a week, and then I slowed up to like 1 show a week. But usually these artists are just like homies of the homies, and like shout out to DJ Kessel. Like he's been hooking me up with a lot of big people too. It's like these are people you need to have on the show, and I'll connect like, oh yeah, I already heard about you, so like, all right, bet, let's book a date, and all of a sudden it's locked in. It's not like I just moved here 4 years ago. I don't know any of these people, bro. You know, but like I listen to their shit, I'm like, damn, that's tight. Like, cool, let's book something, and then bam, we're locked in, and we're doing a show. That's kind of how it works. I don't know.
So what were you doing 4 years ago?
I was in California going to school. and like kind of doing shows out there too. But it's hard doing shows out there.
Why is that? Because you think that California with the big scene, it would be
Big scene where you have L.A. County, you have Orange County, and then you have San Bernardino County. Like California is like 4 different states.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
tough.
that's fair. That's fair.
It's tough. So like the competition's already locked in, or you're gonna have money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I would rent out like yoga studios with like 2-3 rooms and like try to book small DJs and just like kind of have like our own thing going on or whatever. And that would work, but like it's different because like that vibe that worked here or there may not work over there.
Yeah.
Especially in Southern California, dude, it's all Barbie and Ken doll out there. You gotta drive a Ferrari and have like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from though. I don't know.
So would you say there's like a general difference between like trying to plan something in a big city and trying to plan something in a small town?
Yeah, it depends on the state though. Like here, for example, Minnesota, like Duluth has a poppin' scene, for like bluegrass or whatever, Rochester, boom, proof is in the pudding. There's a lot of artists, it depends where you look. Good music is everywhere, you just gotta, know who to talk to and like know where to look, I guess. You can show up at a bar and be sitting next to whoever and all of a sudden they have a record label. You just don't know.
Exactly.
But you gotta apply yourself. You gotta show up there properly, and like have the resources, have the cameras, gotta have like people that resources, people who got your back,
For sure. So when we started this, we were like, it really started when I went to Nathan. I was like, hey, like, who's doing shows out here? And he's like, nobody. And I was like, okay, why don't we do a show? You know what I'm saying?
So where's your guys' first show? Like,
oh, you want to hear this story?
I do.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So it took forever to find a venue that wanted to work with us because nobody knew us, right?
What year was this?
This is like summer 2019.
Before COVID.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
Pre-COVID,
yeah. So the first place we technically got was a smoothie shop, and they were down for everything. Like, yeah, we'll have,
Shout out to Jamba Juice.
Yeah. right, yeah. And then their fucking landlord was like, absolutely not. But then we found this spot downtown where this guy's like, yeah, we can do a show, whatever. But the issue was, like, the day of the show, we got people coming in, and now he's being a narc about, like, how many people can be there and all this.
Was this after you gave him money, too?
No. The good thing is
Okay,
he let us do it for free because he knew we were new and we were trying to do something.
That's tight.
So we didn't lose anything out of it. And then the DJ she was just trying to start out, too, so we kind of just...
You worked together on something.
Yeah, we kind of just threw it together. But
I've seen y'all videos be popping when it comes to live shows. Y'all be doing your thing?
Well, we've gotten really good footage. We've gotten lucky with our videographers.
Shout out to Nathan.
Shout out Nathan. Shout out Ryan the Artisan, too. He's in Rochester. Is he up in the cities now, too? Yeah, so Ryan the Artisan, he does some shots out here, too.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, we did 4 shows before COVID, and then when COVID hit, we are like, fuck. Better start making YouTube videos.
So this is how this came to be, kind of?
Yeah, that's where the banner, this has been through shows. Like, you probably see, like, some marks on it and shit.
Bloodstains, butt came, some shit.
Yeah.
All the above.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's where all this came from, though.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, we were like, we got to do something. The original plan was to go back to Chicago because I was like, there's a market there.
There still is.
There is, but now
Y'all
we're
pull
like,
artists
we're
from
dug
there?
in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that first show, to answer your question, though, it ended up with a fight outside, and then the cops came, and we were on the news.
Damn,
And,
ACAT. Fuck the police.
Yeah, we did 4 shows before COVID, and then after that, here we are.
Damn.
What about you, Watermoney Beats? What's your story, man?
Well, hello. I'm Watermoney Beats. Yo. How's it going? Well, I started making beats when I was in high school, I was junior. I just thought, like, one day, I'm going to try something new. And people were like, oh, it's so stupid. And I just did it. And I made my first beat, and it's just how it is, you know. You just do one thing, and you focus on it. You commit to it.
Yeah.
That's how I started
And
making
we're all there, really.
I committed.
Yeah.
I committed to it, and here we are.
Yeah, I think like there's something to be said about people just like identifying with something, like it's part of your character now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You introduce yourself as Watermoney Beats, right?
Yeah.
You're no longer the person you were before. That's
No.
part of your character.
No.
Just like Gonzo's got experience with promoting and now doing a podcast, like that's part of who he is.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because you can be someone you never thought you could, you know.
Exactly.
But commitment, that's where it's at.
You're a graduate of YouTube University, correct?
Yes, sir.
I am as well. Yeah.
Your shit slaps though. Like you have something coming out like at least 2 times a week, and you almost hit like 3K on everything you post. So like, that's tight. That's love. You got a fan base.
A lot more beats coming too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That shit slaps. Shout out to Watermoney for sure.
What do you see? What do you see in the Minneapolis, Minnesota scene right now? Have you seen a change since you moved here in 4 years?
Hell yeah! What? This is the most racist city I've ever been in before, and I'm from Oakland, bro. This shit's going crazy right now. This is a perfect time to be creative and to be aware of what's going on in your community right now. And if this shit doesn't give you motivation, you're in the wrong place to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this doesn't make you fired up and make you want to be creative, you're in the wrong spot to be, or you're around the wrong people. You're around some boot-licking mother people. Yeah, so, like, a lot of people have been making a lot of stuff, you know, and, like, it's like there's a whole bunch of gas poured over the city right now, and people just need the right spark to make it fire up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if you guys see the new T-shirts that I've been dropping right now. Like, these people are edgy. Like, I'm on edge. I'm scared to drive, bro. Like, it's different, man. The whole vibe is flipped upside down. But we're starting to get justice. We're trying to get love. We're starting to get love. Like, things are happening for the better, you know, which is cool and it's tight. But, like, it's still not enough. You know, I've been out there, you know, getting arrested, getting shot at by the police. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's different now. You know what I'm saying? It's you ain't just going uptown to get a pack of Swishers. You know, you're going uptown to, like, you know, you're strapped up like you're ready for war. You know, like, it's boarded up. Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And, like, if you have, like, the right people that, like, know how to do drop-offs and, like, know where proper donation sites are at, like, then you're stoked, you know? And if people don't know, then, like, another reason why I do the podcast is so you can spread that word so people know where to go to actually be properly resourced. So, yeah, it's tough out there right now, bro. It's literally like Call of Duty fucking 80 out there, bro. That's just no fucking cap, man. It's rough, bro.
I feel like I should have asked you about that earlier.
That is cool.
Nah,
You
yeah,
did,
no.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is
It's one of the W's, bro.
is it still like militarized there right now?
Yeah, they kind of took down, like, if you're in downtown Minneapolis, like, they kind of took down, like, the 3 layers of barricade with barbed wire in front of the government center, but now it's in front of the jail. So, yeah, it's like the day of the justice that we got, all the barricades got taken down. Like, you don't see any more military anymore. Like, weeks before, it was just military truck on every single block, 2 of them per block. If you're in Uptown, 2 of them, like, on this block and this block, going this way, east or west or north or south. 2 of them posted, like, on standpoint, like, you know what I'm saying? But now it's easy. But they're trying to shut down the Floyd Square, so we're working on that right now. And we're not going to stop until we get justice, too, for doing right, you know, shout out, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, can you like tell the people about George Floyd Square and what's going on there?
So, it's pretty popping every single day. After the celebration, you know, people have just been expanding more, and we're holding our ground a little bit more there, too. I know they're trying to shut down the square. They've been trying to shut down the square. But I don't think it's going to happen too much because everyone's been more focused on Brooklyn Center. But we're still going to hold it down probably until, June, I think, is when they're going to try to make it like an actual fluid street again. But that shit's not going to happen. everyone knows how active we are, but like it's gonna be a fight. So it's I don't know. There's still DJs and there's still like free food stands and like it sucks because I kind of wish there was fluid traffic because there's a lot of black-owned businesses that are there, like barbershops, barbecue shops. There's a lot of like businesses that are still open and they can't get a lot of business because of this. Unfortunately, but if we can figure out a system where people can actually like, not people but like traffic can actually like flow in and out of like 34th Chicago, 32nd Portland and shit like that, then that'll be better. But obviously right now the main focus is holding down the square.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I think it was Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta was supposed to host the All-Star game, the MLB All-Star game, and the MLB pulled out because of the recent voting laws they changed there. And
really?
Yeah, which is big because there's a lot of black-owned businesses there that would have, gotten that business from the All-Star weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So
you wouldn't think about all those businesses were actually black-owned until you hear about it.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're all around the Braves Park. So, it's really like give and take. It's like
it is. That's what I was saying. It's like, man, we may not get a lot of traffic through y'all business, but like we still gotta hold down the squares. All right.
Exactly.
Well, fuck you, cup foods, for real.
Tell us more about your family and moving to Minneapolis. I heard a little bit about that on your Snap, but tell us the background.
So, I'm from Oakland, and I moved to LA to go to college and shit. Been back and forth since. I got 2 kids. They're from Minnesota, baby mama wise. And so moved here because fuck California. Shit's expensive as hell. I'm not a cop or a gang member, so there's no reason for me to be out in Southern California, period. So I'm out here kicking it, doing what I do best, working. Got my own painting company, I'm successful. Got my own LLC, chilling. So it's a good place to actually start a family and like not deal with snow.
I feel like Minnesota's like hella underrated. Like when I moved out here,
it's slept on, bro. It's slept on. People like be like, "Oh, Minneapolis, is that NorCal or SoCal?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Or Minneapolis? Like, whoa, what? People say that?
Yes, they don't know if it's Southern California or Northern California. I've gotten that multiple times. Isn't that crazy? Yes, bro. Period. I'm not capping. Or they'd be like, "Oh yeah, atmosphere." And I'm like, "Yeah, atmosphere."
Oh my gosh.
That's you would think like, yeah, we hold it down because like we're the ones holding it down. You don't see it from the outside out or outside in, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I love Minneapolis. Like when I go up there, there's a lot of things I like about Minneapolis that I like more than downtown Chicago.
That's different. You been to LA?
No, I haven't.
Sheesh. You been to LA? Nope. You know what I'm saying? This is different.
What should we know about LA?
It depends which area you go. There's like West Hollywood, which is all, Barbie Ken doll. Then you got north side, east side, west side. Depends what you're looking for. If you're trying to work and connect with artists, people like, oh, Compton this, Compton that. It's a very successful black community. There's places to go to see, places to eat. Wasco's, chicken and waffles. Oh, my God.
What is the craziest thing you've seen on your podcast? Or like,
Yo. I won't say the name, but like this homie a couple weeks ago, like I went and picked up some wraps and shit for us to smoke on the show, and like that shit crumbled in my hand. I was mad as hell. I was like, "Fuck, I'm not finna go back to the store and get some shit." I was like, "You got anything?" No. Like, all right, man. And he's like, "You got $1 bill?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." I already knew where this was going. And so I gave him $1 bill. He ripped it in half, and he started breaking down some herb. And I was like, oh shit! I looked at my homie and like, oh man, this dude rolled up $1 bill joint. And what blew my mind is he was going. I'm over here like.
Stripper, yeah, that could have been stripper dollars.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it until he lit it. He said, "No way."
And he got sick, right? He got sick from it?
It took like 3 inhales, and then he's like, this one was the meth. This one was the hooker. This one's my baby. And he started just getting all sick and shit. I was like, he looked at me like I was crazy, like I was supposed to do something. But I was like, bro, I already bought you some swishes. So doing what he did, he whipped out a pop can. I was like, oh my God.
No way.
It worked though.
No,
It was better than stripper booty.
no way.
You can't make this up.
No, you can't.
No.
It's because
Yeah.
it's Minneapolis.
Nico Slump.
No, you can't do him like that.
Oh my God.
You gonna be mad. The can part too, bro? Oh, God.
That shit was funny as hell.
What has been your favorite podcast to shoot so far? What was most memorable and why?
I would say the homie from K-Cam's like producing company. Yeah, he definitely set the wave, but like before getting really deep into Minneapolis productions, he just bounced to Atlanta. Yeah, he just kind of dipped, and yeah, that was probably the biggest thing. Like, just like an aha moment of just like he touched down from Atlanta to our studio and like had no space in between, just like wanted to come kick it. So that was kind of cool.
I want to ask you a question about California, because California comes up a lot in the entertainment industry, obviously. But my take on like Los Angeles and flying out to Los Angeles to work on your career is like everybody there is trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pipe dream.
Yeah, so like why not start in a place where the scene isn't as big and you can get more people that are going to be dedicated to what you're doing?
My thing is you gotta have feet in both doors, homie.
You got to
know
be
people out there that are doing their thing. Bam. You got people out here that can fly you out and do that. Bam. You gotta have feet in both doors.
So you just
Does
got
that
to
make
be
sense?
everywhere? Everybody everywhere in general?
Octopus on roller skates.
That's us. Almost.
We're working on
He
it.
feels me. He knows what I'm
Working on
talking about. You got to. You gotta have your foot here that's locked in. Bam. I know someone out here that can help me, but you gotta have that solid connection. Like, you know, if you could like have a fly out to LA right now, you know you'd be taken care of.
Right.
Boom, you got this going. You got showcase. You can do interview. You can set up. They love that. Niggas love fucking, this shit in their face. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you're locked in here. Dropping merch. You got new shit dropping. Boom, people want to see that out in LA too. Minneapolis busting right now. Fuck the police. Make some shit that corresponds with that. Get your feet in many different doors. That way, like, oh, cool. Yo, by the way, I got this venue that opened up. Cool. I know 3 artists from the 507 that want to come out. Boom. Next thing you know, you're buzzing out there. Send one manager out there. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Octopus on roller skates, bro.
Yeah, we got to, because what we've been doing,
Make that
like,
happen, man.
with our shows is what we contact a scene and these promoters and these artists, and we say, hey, let's put on your scene right on this episode of the show. Like tonight was Milwaukee, so now we have all these connects in Milwaukee, and then next week we're doing what, Central Michigan or something like that.
That's
Michigan.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So eventually throughout this year we're gonna like have a repertoire built up with all these random scenes. Repertoire. Yeah. So yeah, man.
That's French for fuck your bitch.
Man, this is the latest podcast we've done, by the way. You have the award for the latest podcast. We're usually up here at like 3 p.m.
Gang shit.
talking
3
about
a.m.
what people want to do for the scene.
Yeah, we drive down here for the scene, for the movement.
Oh.
I had to wake his ass up like 10 times on the road. Bro, you wait.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. We almost hit 3. Oh, 2 of them? My bad. One of the deers was like this lady with like bug ass eyes at the gas station. She said, "You want gas?" I was like, "What? No, I'm getting water. Man, chill out." She looked like she's seen deer. Bug eyed ass.
Hey, is there any place in California that competes with Quick Trip?
7-Eleven.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You been to a 7-Eleven?
Yeah,
before?
that's what they have in Chicago, but I don't know if
yeah,
it
it's fine.
competes. Like maybe 7-Eleven in California
Quick
is
Trip is
different.
pretty fire though.
Yeah.
But No. Otherwise, it's just like small town on the block shit. Just like regular donut shops with coffee.
Right.
Or like Chevron. But that's not the
Chevron.
same. That's too big, you know what I'm saying? 7-Eleven is like the only like low key spot where I can like grab blunts at like 3 a.m.
Okay.
Quick Trip, I don't even know if you can get that shit at 3 a.m. But
You think you can? No, the stores are open 24 hours. Except for the one next to this house, of course.
as long as they're still serving that mac and cheese from Quick Trip is like, that's the real mac and cheese. What's sriracha? You asking too much. You from the burbs, bro. Chill out.
What are they? I didn't even know they had sriracha at Quick Trip.
They don't. He's capping.
I was gonna say. Very
He's capping,
interesting.
bro.
Tell us what the plans are for the next 6 months. Do you have any plans of bringing artists out for podcasts or anything big you want to sneak peek and give a little preview on, or do you not?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got some artists lined up, you know, and I kind of want to do like an outdoor block party. You know, kind of do like a reggae like type theme. You know, have a bunch of like southern food cooking, like bunch of jerk type shit, you know, going on. But otherwise, not really like that, you know. I play everything kind of by ear, and like I don't really like to like rent out shows like that yet because I'd leave that to everyone who's been doing that. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna like collab. But I kind of want to do a festival here in the near future, if anything, you know. But I'm chilling because the pandemic. I don't want to get shut down right away, you know, and like have to refund everyone or put money here, put money there. 2022 is like the move to actually start investing in like booking tour dates and stuff. That's the real money move because, and like I said, shit could still get shut down. Everyone's still getting their vaccines, whatever. So, right now, just chilling.
I've seen some certain promoters and certain media outlets doing shows in Minneapolis.
It's wild to me.
How
low-key,
are they doing that?
very carefully.
Because I know out
That's all
here
I can say.
they won't let you book event. Like I think they'll
Nah,
maybe
we
let you do
booking.
something
We
with 10
booking.
people.
Nah, we booking Poorhouse packed. Shout out
How?
to Waterwave. Have you seen their shit? Shout out to Ricky and
Oh,
shit.
we know who
I
Eric
know,
is.
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Yeah, yeah. But shout out Jake.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So they doing the thing. The Poorhouse. They don't give a shit. They're booking out and it's packed. It's sold out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I can really say without snitching on people. Like people are doing their thing still.
Shout out some
The
artists,
Poorhouse.
people
I have to hit up the Poorhouse.
in Minneapolis that have been rocking with you from the start. Is there anybody who's been really like leading the vision?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Blue Bands right here. This is my homie. He makes my shit for me. Got Gonzo on the bag. I keep my circle tight though. That's just me. You know, shout out to Slime World too. Shout out to Phoenix. Shout out to Hendrix. You know, shout out to Pluto. You know, they're my people.
Casey Pluto?
Nah. No, I keep it tight though. It's literally just me.
Yep.
I kicked off my co-host. You know, I've been doing my own thing. I don't need anyone to really help me boost my thing at all. Period. I have my own vision, and I make sure it succeeds no matter what it takes. I guess I don't really have the fear of backlash or like fear of failing because that's not my vision. Really, just kind of. I don't really have a crew. I have my own camera. It's literally all me.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you get your start? What got you big into like the music, entertainment, podcast scene? Like
The podcast scene.
what started your career?
Well, that would take you back to California, probably.
That's kind of what we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even California. It was Montana, really. When I moved out there, I started doing my own concerts. I rented out this yoga studio that had 3 rooms. One room would be meditation. The other room would be like drum jamming teachers and shit. And the other room would be a DJ. And we do that every other week. And that's how I connect with the different artists. And so I brought that to California and tried that, whatever we talk about that. And so I was like, cool, what if I bring that here and like talk to them, you know, personally, because like we have COVID going on, so it's like it's not like we could do shows like that because that's what I'd really mainly want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of just, I don't know, talk to different artists via whatever social media and just kind of do that really.
It's really catchy.
Is it?
I think
so?
it is. Yeah.
Do you want to explain that one more time?
Flex-
For the camera was not recording that last question.
Flex a t-shirt. Hold up. So the Badcat was like, so my co-host, like, he had a cat that just liked to knock shit over, and his daughter was like, oh, you're the Badcat, whatever, and like, I was like, that's cool, because like, I didn't want it named after me at all. I don't want to hear no Gonzo shit. I hear that every fucking day. I don't want to hear it. So I was like, yeah, the cat, you know, we're bad, like, we're rebellious, like, we're you know, we're the cats, you know, we're bad. I'm like, the rebellious cats. No, we're the Badcat.
Do you have? I don't remember if I saw this or not while watching your episodes. Do you have a banner set up?
I did, but the pixels were shit.
Damn.
So I just hang up the homies' t-shirts around there so they can get their clout.
Okay. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
for us, whenever people come in here, they see this. This is like a big thing for them.
It's an icon thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
It's
see
like,
it and you know what's going on. I like that. Yeah.
It's like it's an ethos thing. They come in, they're like, oh, these people are on the shit. They have a banner.
Right.
When really it's like you could get one of these for like $100.
It's
like,
cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
But they fucked mine up. They said they ran out of black ink when I bought mine. So I gave it.
Black ink.
Right? I was like,
The
"Yo,
most
printing
basic
shop."
ink, you mean?
Like, wait.
Yeah.
But like when I bring people into my studio, it's a movie already.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to the Profile Center in Minneapolis,
Nope.
it's a fucking movie. It's nuts. There's like 3. I know the homie. Yeah. It's no one's trying to move out. Everyone's trying to move in.
Oh shit. So it's
Everyone.
a spot.
Yeah, it's one of the best recording studios in Minneapolis, period.
Yeah, we're gonna
6ix9ine got shot right outside the parking lot. He recorded there while Mayweather was there in one of the ballrooms. Like, this is the place to be, literally. But
Wait, 6ix9ine got shot?
yeah, 2 years ago, you remember when he ran off with the promoter's money? You don't remember that happened?
No.
That was in the parking lot of my studio.
That's crazy.
He ran off and they started capping because like the Bloods were trying to let him do a show because everyone paid money. It was $3,000 a ticket. I remember. And yeah, the Bloods were like, all right, we'll let you do your thing because everyone started paying their money. But he ran off because the second he got on stage, he saw all the other Bloods. I forgot. I think Trey 9A or something were flexing on him, and he got scared, had his tail between his legs, and he bounced with the promoter's money. And so my homie, who was the bouncer for Mayweather, because he was the one who promoted the show, they like started trying to beat his ass or whatever, and then he ran off, and they started shooting at him, and then like I have all this in my podcast though, but he sold that footage of the whole shooting for 10 racks to HBO on the special. Yeah, that clip is actually in the HBO special of 6ix9ine. Shout out to Jimmy Don 6 fucks.
Was that the HBO special that just came out?
That
It's like,
of
what?
6ix9ine, yeah, my homie's video footage is in there, and it was at
Wow.
my studio, the Profile Center. No cap.
10 racks from a video clip.
Yeah,
That's
right?
Crazy.
Here. You can have that shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so it's a really good spot. Like when you go in there, it's beautiful. It's cool. Like people feel like they're part of something, you know, which is what I like to have. And it's one of the cheaper studios, you know. And you really don't know what you're gonna get when one opens up. It could be for a band. It could be for this. You know, they have ones with actual booths. You just don't know. You know, you can't really book for one and just hope it, you know. We have like 3 openings a year at that place. And there's like over 300 studios.
Oh my god.
Within 2. Every second floor is the ones with the booth.
Wait, is it just studios or is there like
There's 3 ballrooms on the sides, like I said.
okay,
And
yeah.
the rest are studios.
Ah, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to look into that.
Good luck.
Just go check it out.
He's laughing because he thinks I'm kidding. I'm not. No one's trying to move out.
Well, I mean, not to
You could be in.
move in, but I'm talking about the ballrooms.
Show time.
Yeah. I can get you one for cheap, like 300 for like at least 2 hours.
Wow,
I do music
that'd be
video
really decent.
premieres in there and shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. But they gave them to me on GP though. Let me know if you want to do. Yeah, place tight though.
So, on your channel, like there's the podcast and all, and then I see there's these vlogs, and then you had some music videos too. So, are those like like something that's gonna be more usual for the channel, or were those just sporadic?
Both. Like, I just like to hit record and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, the vlogs are just like my daily life, and I feel like I need to do that more. You know, because I be doing a lot, showing up to a lot of local functions, showing out to a lot of like local people and shit. Like, why not? You know, why not hit record? You know, I have like 3 different cameras, like we in this bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You know.
Man, I didn't even see that.
I don't care if it's
This
bust or
entire
not.
time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit gonna crack regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. Like, I wanna carry the vibe of like people seeing the undertake of what's really going on. You know, pressing T-shirts, girls shaking their ass, we count money. You know, we're recording, or like I got a big artist, or I'm showcasing somebody. I want to throw that all in one. You know, and people see what we're doing. You know,
What's really going on?
What's
Everything
really going
behind the Badcat Show.
yeah,
Yeah.
or the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we do, baby.
So you said 2022 is the year. Do you think we're gonna get back to normal shows by the end of 2021, or is it just 2022 that we're looking for?
I mean, Minneapolis is already cracking, you know. But when it comes to like festivals, that's kind of when I want to tap in,
Okay.
you know. And like a lot of artists, a lot of bands are doing that too, like 2022, because 2021, if you start booking shit and you have to like cancel everything, you're wasting a shit ton of money. I mean, like, unless you're popular, you know, popping or something, you know, that's not even an L. But like, if you're really trying to establish something, you gotta plan that out accordingly, you know.
Right.
There's a lot of people that don't fuck with COVID. A lot of people, it looks better, you know, when you actually take the time, you know, and actually, you know, do it properly, you know, find a spot. I feel like you guys could find a bomb ass fucking cornfield and just do some shit for the weekend for the cheap.
Listen,
Put a stack.
We
put a
almost
stack in the
had-
farmer's hand for the weekend. Call me here. Get a hotel. See you in Chicago. Bye.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get creative with it.
You too. You're in bumfuck too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we just want to wait. Like, yeah, we're doing, like, you require vaccines or the first round for, you know, you just don't want to get shut down.
we were very close to having a show in a barn in October of 2019.
Nice.
So close.
I've done a barn party for sure.
But we went through a second party for the property, and the dude who actually owned it was like, yeah, no, he like pulled out on the last day, or like the day we released the flyer. So this flyer was spreading around everywhere in southern Minnesota.
How do you cover up for that?
Literally, what the fuck did we do? I don't even remember. We
Felt
just
like a
pulled the
back end
flyer.
show?
Wasn't Glow Show right after that?
Yeah, I think we had RCTC, the college down here, and I had connects with them, and we ended up. That's
Nice.
probably where you've seen that show footage.
Okay.
And so we were kind of like, hey, just kidding. We're kind of moving this to November, and it's gonna be in a different place. That's probably what we did.
Okay.
But yeah, that
Y'all
show.
had a solid backup, though. That's tight. That's what you're going to need now, too, if you're going to book something major.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to open up venues down here. Like, obviously, when we started, I said we were at smoothie shops. But, like, now, like, we have, like, 3 places that are really solid and probably, like, 6 in total that are
Smoothie shop.
probable. Yeah, I wish we did that.
$20 for fruit, $50 for yogurt. Fuck you talking about? You want nuts?
25
you're
for a
crazy.
vodka shot.
There you go. Whoa. He's already thought about this. Oh, this is a thing already.
That's what I was thinking.
Use this equipment
Yeah.
while we're here.
Yeah.
I'll be getting kicked out so fast. I'll be mixing fucking all sorts of shit.
Is-
Like, our shit doesn't work the next day. And they'll be like, what? My yogurt doesn't work the way it used to.
Is this smoothie shop still in business?
Pretty sure they're still around. There's like a protein
Are they? We should ask him again. It'd be like, hey, we got
Fit
a
this
resume
yogurt in your
now.
mouth.
Yeah.
Giddy.
That's like 40 minutes of clips. Do we want to wrap up? And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Take a few more minutes.
You got anything
Talk
else?
about what's going on, where we're
Yeah.
going with this. So,
what are your guys' next big
oh, you
plans?
want to know about us?
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I do podcasts too. Can I do this?
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
Yes.
What's cracking? What's
yes.
cracking in the next couple months? Y'all just had a video drop. Shout out to Zankova. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah, this guy shot it right here. Zanikova did the storyboard.
Right.
And then his brother edited it.
Nice.
So, but yeah, as we're on a pretty consistent schedule right now. We got
That's
the
good.
podcast and then music video, CC Wired. Podcast, music video, CC Wired.
Are y'all doing vlogs too, or what? Y'all busting the back end too?
We used to, and I condensed them because they just weren't popping. So now they're part of our bi-weekly show.
You gotta have that on there. I feel like people want to see what's going on the back end.
When we get back to shows, I think we'll have some kind of.
Oh yeah, we have
That's always
exclusive
nice,
vlogs too.
Yeah, of course.
Yep,
Like-
went to Montana with Little Crush, exclusive trip. We went to Chicago, pilot episode. That was right before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, and then we had a bunch of artists like Travis and like some of my other homies from the same area all come up here, and we like just got an Airbnb on like the northeast side of the city here, and then we were just
Sounds lit.
set up for like 2 days recording, nothing else, no sleep.
There you go.
Threw that all together into a vlog. We shot.
And you
music
just
video.
dropped some shit too.
Yes.
Wait, go ahead.
We're
How's that been?
flipping this entire
Is that part-
podcast. Do you
Yeah,
want to
I know,
send this,
that's
Chad?
what I'm saying. I told you I'm finna be on your ass. So is that part of your EP or what? You got
So-
something else dropping? You got a project? Come on, what's up?
Okay, so I've been dropping a lot of demos over the past few years, but I wasn't
Yeah.
like really all the way in. Now I'm
Right.
all the way in.
You're tapped in.
Like I do the full process. I make my beats,
That's cool.
engineer it.
So
then-
you.
Yeah.
You busy.
Oh yeah.
So when's the album dropping?
Probably like sometime between August and October.
So after summer.
Yeah.
No summer bobs. Maybe a couple
No.
more singles
I got hella singles packed up right
Okay.
now.
for the album
Like-
or EP.
Well, that's being put together too.
Oh, all right,
You
we
see what
gotta
I'm
wait.
saying?
Y'all gotta tap in later. All
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
like I was just talking to him earlier today. I'm like literally after we shoot this, I'm going back to my studio and I'm recording.
Where's the studio?
It's in my basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all have recording studios out here like that? Like,
We're beginning to. Yeah.
We're trying to get locked
There's one
in
place
somewhere.
called Fours that's on along Broadway. 4S. I call it 4S. 4S. Yeah.
Yeah.
It started by like these two brothers who were they've been rappers for like the past 20 years, but now they have their own
Nice.
studio, and like their family are like engineers and shit like that.
so will they kind of like mix and master type thing, or just give you the space?
They send it off to somebody, but they're one brother owns Levels and the other one's a singer.
Yeah, Levels the brand.
Buddha.
You know Levels, right?
No,
Oh yeah, they're in the cities too. Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. Levels clothing.
Nope.
Wow.
I'm slacking. Dude, I'm telling you, I just moved here a couple years ago, bro. Like, come on.
Was Nimic signed to
Send me a
Atlantic?
link.
Is that either Atlantic or Capitol Records? I don't
Oh,
remember
that's
which one.
big.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
She was on the Madden soundtrack. Like for the,
I don't fucking play video games.
that's fine, but I'm I'm saying it's a big deal. Yeah.
Check out my OnlyFans, not my Twitch.
And
That's cool though.
Yeah.
So you got projects. You're dropping.
as far as me, yes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm working on these visuals with him for the next one. That'll be May 11th,
That's cool.
and then probably drop 2 or 3 more, and then album time. And I want to drop a project when they start letting us do shows. We have a dude trying to get a festival
tough, though.
downtown.
Nice.
It's difficult, yeah.
I think you guys can lock that down though. That'd be kind of cool to see your 507 downtown locking it in.
I know.
Hitting up breweries, artists. You know what I'm saying? People eat that up. I feel like.
Someone from across the state, maybe across the Midwest.
Yeah, well, of course, you guys are not in the middle, but like when it comes to like bordering states, you definitely are in a key spot. Yeah, for sure.
It'd be yeah. So the dude organizing it, his whole idea is like to make it like a South by Southwest thing,
Yeah.
where basically like we already have a couple places downtown that are venues for us. They're like
Yeah.
little places you could probably get 50 to 100 people. But
That's
like
buzzing.
yeah. Did you see our live stream show?
No,
We did a show in January at this record store on the north side of
I
town.
might have seen
here.
clips, but I don't really do a lot of live streams.
Yeah, the man V at Hidden World Vinyl Records.
Shout out.
He has this garage space, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys can use this for shows, whatever."
Nice. How big is the space? Like, how many people can you pack?
You probably get. I think you can put 60 people up there, but when you open the garage door,
That's
it changes
bussin'.
everything. Yeah,
That's bussin'.
yeah.
You guys ever going out to the cities at all? You guys got plans for you guys?
I
Just
want
hunker
to.
down here and this is home base.
I want to.
Well, of course you want to.
I mean,
you got plans.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's a
Well,
little
we're gonna
different.
take care of business down here. Like we want to do
Yeah.
shows in Nona and Cato, like
Cool.
like right when we can, immediately when we can.
So there's a lot of artists here in Roch, or like you branch out. I know you do like Iowa, but like what about Cato or like
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
y'all are busy.
Like when we went out to Midwest Vault today, they were playing a bunch of artists from like the outskirts of Rochester, really, and these were artists I'd never even heard of before. And that's after me
Okay.
and him have built up a network of people here, and
That's tight. Well, right, you have to get established quick.
so like after this summer, like a lot of things are gonna change once we got these videos coming out
go.
consistently and whatever.
Let's go. Who's in the crew?
We got a house coming. Me, Blake, my brother, and Joe. Jay Havoc. That's the crew.
I heard that name. I heard Joe.
Jay Havoc, yeah, he's
Jay,
like he's like an
whatever,
OG.
my bad.
He hosts our show. He sits in this chair every week.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where I heard. Okay,
Yeah.
Bet. Shout
Yeah.
out. That's it. So is that who's all in the crew right now, or
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just artists who get involved.
I mean, like
Well, right.
Zanakova,
I'm
we're
talking about
tight
in
with.
general, like-
King Lundy, we're tight with. Who's from in town here.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of random Minnesota artists, really.
Alone, Species, people all over. Minneapolis people. Nico Slim. Little Crush is a big supporter, even though he's doing his own thing.
Who's the most unique artist you've came across?
Party Alone, I think.
Party
I think
Alone.
what actually, no, Luke. I'd say Luke is probably the most unique.
He's Minnesota melodic. That's not necessarily unique.
what does that even mean? Don't you know? Is that like the soda thing? It's like,
When I came
is
here,
it a soda or a pop?
oh, it's soda.
Oh shit! All right, man. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
I don't. Well, maybe I'd say both.
Depends.
On what?
So I think I say soda and pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The interchange.
yeah.
Don't you know?
But as we were saying, like there's a sound here, like of these melodic rappers, that wasn't really a thing in Chicago when I moved from there, and I came
Chicago
up
has
here.
its own wave period. You can't really touch that.
Yeah,
It comes to you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And like I don't try to match anybody's sound. I just like do what the fuck I want.
That's good.
You
I
know what I'm
noticed that
saying?
about you when I saw that last video too. It's like you're doing your own thing. You're not over this crybaby shit. You're not doing this or that. You know, you got your own thing, and like the video proves it. You know, it's
Right.
different. You know, people need that though,
Right.
especially when they're forced with so much of this style, or like they was trying to be like Lil Xan or whatever. the fuck, You know, that shit gets old, bro.
I'd rather they be like, man, I don't know if I like this, than they'd be like, oh, this sounds just like this ex-Minnesota artist. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you sound like you, bro. That's just from me. That's from the city shit.
So, yeah, but
Keep it up.
you asked us if we wanted to go to the cities. I want to go to the
Yeah.
cities. Like we did a collab with Waterwave. That was our last show before the pandemic. And now no, like we could work on something. Like possibilities are
I'd be
endless. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, the block party thing is definitely a vision I want to create. You know, something you don't have to worry too much about COVID, but like it's outdoors. You know, something that's like super, you know, involved with the black movement. You know, and have like a lot of good artists and showcase. And like, what about merch too? That's another thing I was gonna ask. Like, what are y'all doing with merch? Like, can I get a shirt, bro? Like,
I will.
We got hoodies,
I will
bro.
get you a hoodie first thing
Let's go.
they're made, because right now we're
Okay.
holding on to
Is that
A and B release right now. Good question. We have a dude. We have a designer we're working with here in Rochester, and we just haven't nailed down a date yet
right on?
because he's got shits going on. But there's 4 different pieces.
Yeah.
One of them, I will say right now, it's because I already worn it. It's a black oversized CC Wired hoodie. It's got this logo on the back.
It's fresh.
It's pretty fire.
I
People
like
keep
that
asking
jean
me
jacket
for it.
though.
That's from our designer too.
these, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about? Yeah, that shit's tight.
Yeah.
Hop on the motorcycle with that shit, huh?
Ski mask. We got ski mask.
What?
You're over there. You're over there pointing, bro. You better toss me something, bro. I'll give you money.
They're not. Yeah, they're fresh off
Tease
the.
me like that. Does
they're
he do
fresh
that
off
all
the
time?
FedEx
Does
truck.
he do that? He's like,
He's-
oh, I got this.
This
for
is
you.
the.
You can't
This
wear
is
it."
why he's so good at his job, though. Like networking and stuff like that. He
Go
hypes
ahead.
everything up.
I
See.
am the promoter in Minnesota. I know that.
Ooh, he said, I am the promoter in Minnesota. Go ahead, baby. I'm at you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So.
The interview we did today, the people were like, well, you have at least about 100 artists in your network, right? I'm like, or more. It's always growing.
At the least.
It has to be more than. I'm surprised he only said 50. CC Wired. I think it's more than that. I wonder who he was counting. Like we featured Taste Supreme maybe
He
3
said
times
10 for
last
me,
year.
10 for me, and 10 for me. I am the artist.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
And yet he is.
Period.
For real.
Shout out to the Illuminati.
All right. Any final thoughts from either of you? I think we've been rolling for like an hour, right?
I'm chilling, man. This is great, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for having me, man. This is great. We just passing through and shit. Want to show some love to the homies.
For sure.
You know, place an order in for some merch.
We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Yeah.
Mark that they should be done in time.
Yeah.
I bet.
Just,
What'd you call me?
do what makes you happy, you know. There you go.
Watermoney Beats. Word from the wise.
And cut.
That's it.